You've asked, you've tweeted, you've clamored. Now, here it is. The 2021-22 Big East Hoop schedule has dropped. Hi everybody, John Fanta checking in, looking at some of the highlights to this year's league slate. Big East Hoops play will tip off in Omaha, Friday, December 17th, when a new-look Creighton Blue Jays team, headlined by the top recruiting class in the conference, they'll get their first taste of the Big East, taking on a program that has accounted for 2 of the last 5 national championships. It's the Hall of Famer Jay Wright leading his Villanova Wildcats on the road at Creighton. CHI Health Center should be rocking for that one. Let's flip the page to the very next day. UConn Husky Nation has been waiting to get back in the stands after last year's COVID-19 season. Well, the Husky fans have quite the home opener in league play against a team that when these two get together, there's always a little extra fire. It's Providence at UConn, Saturday, December 18th, and it should be rocking between the Friars and Huskies. Nate Watson for Providence, Adama Sanogo for UConn. Quite the matchup in the post. Also that day, Shaka Smart makes his Big East coaching debut when Marquette travels to Xavier, a Musketeers club that is poised and primed to try to make their first NCAA tournament since 2018. That will be their first test in league play. Flip the page to the new year. 2022 gets tipped off with 5 Big East games on January 1st. And how about this for the 5-game slate? You've got Georgetown hosting St. John's. The reigning Big East champion Hoyas will be younger. We'll see how they handle the test that Posh Alexander and Julian Champagny bring to D.C. You've got Villanova at Seton Hall, a matchup that typically always delivers. Butler at UConn, Providence at DePaul, and Creighton at Marquette to round out a 5-game New Year's Day. Let's look at the second weekend of January. Xavier at Butler. Butler's a team that I think is getting slept on. They return over 90% of their scoring. You've got Aaron Thompson in the backcourt, a sophomore in Chuck Harris, Bryce Enzi, Bryce Golden hanging down in the front court. The Dogs will be tough. That will be a good opportunity for them in early January against a rival in Xavier. Let's go to February. Super Bowl weekend in a super way in the Big East. Villanova will host UConn. Need we say more? 8 days later, St. John's hosts the Huskies at Madison Square Garden. Who's the second best team in the Big East? St. John's and UConn would like a word about that this season. So when those two teams get together inside the world's most famous arena, it's going to be fascinating. Final Saturday of February, you've got Seton Hall at Xavier. You've got Paul Scruggs and the Musketeers, a team that the next step for them is to finish strong. They started so strong last year, 8-0, but they could not close well. That's going to be big for two teams trying to get back to the big dance. Wild Card Saturday, last Saturday of the season, it's always a headliner. You've got a matchup that has been the bugaboo for Villanova. I'm talking about the Wildcats traveling to Hinkle Fieldhouse to take on the Butler Bulldogs. It is going to be insane at Hinkle Fieldhouse. Senior Day, that last Saturday. Butler is a team that should really have a bounce-back season, and they have had success against Villanova before in Indy. What will be the stakes in that final Saturday of the season? That's one of 5 games that day. The schedule is out. Start marking those calendars.